Perhaps procrastination was not my problem. Maybe my life had simply become too complex. Julian sensed my concern. Yogi Raman told me that those who are masters of their time live simple lives. A hurried, frenzied pace is not what nature intended. While he firmly believed that lasting happiness could be reached only by those who were effective and set definite aims for themselves, living a life rich with accomplishment and contribution did not have to come through sacrifice of peace of mind. This is what I found so fascinating about the wisdom I was hearing. It allowed me to be more productive and yet fulfill my spiritual longings. I started to open up myself even more to Julian. You have always been honest and forthright with me, so I will be the same with you. I don't want to give up my practice and my house and my car to be happier and more satisfied. I like my toys and the material things I have earned. They are my rewards for all the hours I have worked over the years. But I feel empty. I really do. There is so much I could do with my life. You know, I'm almost 40, and I have never been to the Grand Canyon or the Eiffel Tower. I can't even remember the last time I took a long, quiet walk by myself after a snowfall, just to hear the sounds and to enjoy the sensations. Then simplify your life, Julian suggested sympathetically. Apply the ancient ritual of simplicity to every aspect of your world. Too many people are dreaming of some magical rose garden on the horizon rather than enjoying the one growing in their backyards. What a tragedy. Any suggestions? That I will leave to your own imagination. Oh, and that reminds me of another thing I do to make sure my life stays calm and simple. What's that? I love to have a quick nap in the afternoon. I find it keeps me energetic, refreshed, and youthful. I guess you could say that I need my beauty sleep, Julian laughed. Beauty has never been one of your strong points. A sense of humor has always been one of yours, and for this I commend you. I think Yogi Raman said it best when he said, "Laughter opens your heart and soothes your soul." No one should ever take life so seriously that they forget to laugh at themselves. Julian had one final thought to share on the subject of time. Perhaps most importantly, John, stop acting like you have 500 years to live. Develop a deathbed mentality. When you adopt a deathbed mentality, you live every day as if it was your last. The deathbed question alone has the power to change your life. It will energize your days and bring a rush of zest and spirit to all that you do. Powerful stuff. Here's more. There is a simple remedy to break the spell of frustration that plagues so many people. Act as if failure is impossible and your success will be assured. Be brave and set no limits on the workings of your imagination. Never be a prisoner of your past. Become the architect of your future. You will never be the same. As the city started to awaken and the morning grew into full bloom, my ageless friend started to show the first signs of weariness after a night spent sharing his wisdom with an eager student. I had been astonished by Julian's stamina, his boundless energy, and his endless enthusiasm. We are moving to the end of Yogi Raman's magical fable and approaching the time when I must leave you, he said gently. Are you going to tell your partners that you have returned home, I asked, my curiosity getting the better of me. Probably not, Julian replied. I'm so different from the Julian Mantle they knew. They wouldn't recognize me. You really are a new man, I agreed, chuckling inwardly as I pictured this mystical monk, adorned in the traditional robes of Savannah, stepping into the striking red Ferrari of his former life. A new being is probably even more accurate. I don't see the distinction, I confessed. There is an ancient saying in India, we are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. I see what I am. I am no longer in the world. The world is in me. I'm going to have to chew on that one for a while, I said in total honesty, not quite comprehending what Julian was talking about. Sure, I understand, my friend. A time will come when you are clear on what I am saying. If you follow the principles I have revealed to you and apply the techniques I have offered, you will surely advance along the path of enlightenment. You will see your life for what it really is, a small blip on the canvas of eternity, and you will come to see clearly who you are and the ultimate purpose of your life, which is to serve, of course. Listen to your conscience. It will tell you that your calling in life is ultimately selfless service to others in some form or another. My mission is to spread the ancient wisdom of the sages of Savannah to all those who need to hear it, This is my purpose. The fire of knowledge had kindled Julian's spirit. He was so passionate, so committed, and so fervent about what he was saying that it was reflected even in his physical dimension. His transformation from a frail old litigator to a vital young Adonis was not brought about by a simple change in his diet or a daily dose of some quick-fix exercise plan. He had found the secret that people through the ages have been searching for. It was more than the secret of youth, fulfillment, or even happiness. Julian had discovered the secret of the self.